Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beginner Speaking Podcast. I am Sophia, and today we are going to practice English for travel and airport. This lesson is for beginner and intermediate learners who want to travel with clear, simple English. Airports can feel exciting, but they can also feel stressful. There are signs, lines, counters, bags, announcements, and many people speaking quickly. Do not worry. With simple phrases, you can travel with more confidence. Take a slow breath. Relax your mouth. Let us begin our airport journey. Travel English is useful because traveling has many small steps. First, you prepare your documents. Then you go to the airport. After that, you check in, drop your bags, pass security, find your gate, wait for boarding, get on the plane, and arrive at your destination. Each step has its own words and questions. You do not need complicated English. You need clear sentences like, I have a flight today. Where is the check-in counter? Here is my passport. I have one suitcase. Which gate is my flight? Could you help me, please? Let us start before the airport. You can say, I am going on a trip. I am traveling tomorrow. I have a flight in the morning. I need to pack my bag. I need to check my passport. I need to print my ticket. I need to arrive early. These sentences help you talk about preparation. Pack means put things into a bag. Passport is your travel document. Ticket or boarding pass helps you get on the plane. You can say, I packed my clothes. I packed my charger. I packed my passport carefully. Always keep important documents safe. Now, let us talk about luggage. Luggage means bags you take when you travel. You can also say baggage. A suitcase is a large travel bag. A backpack is a bag you carry on your back. A carry-on is a small bag you take onto the plane. Checked baggage is a big bag that goes under the plane. You can say, I have one checked bag, I have one carry-on, I have a backpack. My suitcase is heavy, my bag is light, my luggage is missing. If your bag is too heavy, say, my bag is overweight. What should I do? Let us practice luggage questions. How many bags can I check? Is this bag too heavy? Where can I drop off my luggage? Can I take this bag on the plane? Is this allowed in my carry-on? Allowed means permitted. Not allowed means not permitted. If you are not sure, ask. Excuse me, is this allowed in my carry-on? Can I bring this bottle? Can I bring this food? Now, let us talk about arriving at the airport. You can say, I arrived at the airport early. I am looking for the departure area. Departure means leaving. Arrival means coming. Departures are for people leaving on flights. Arrivals are for people coming from flights. You can ask, where is the departure area? Where is Terminal 2? Which terminal is for my flight? A terminal is a large airport building or part of an airport. Some airports have many terminals, so always check. You can say, I need to go to Terminal 3. A useful phrase is, I am looking for. Say, I am looking for the check-in counter. I am looking for Terminal 1. I am looking for the security area. I am looking for Gate B12. I am looking for the restroom. I am looking for the information desk. Excuse me, I am looking for Gate C5. Could you help me, please? Now let us talk about check-in. Check-in is the process before your flight. You show your passport, get a boarding pass, and check your bags. At the counter, the worker may ask, may I see your passport? You can answer, yes, here it is. They may ask, where are you flying today? You can say, I am flying to Dubai. Or, I am flying to London. They may ask, do you have any bags to check? You can say, yes, I have one suitcase. Or, no, only a carry-on. Let us practice check-in sentences. Hello, I would like to check in for my flight. Here is my passport. I have one checked bag. I have one carry-on. Could I have an aisle seat, please? Could I have a window seat, please? Aisle seat means near the walking path. Window seat means near the window. If you do not care, say, any seat is fine. The worker may say, here is your boarding pass. Your gate is B12. Boarding starts at 10:30. You can say, thank you. Where is security? Now let us learn boarding pass words. A boarding pass shows your name, flight number, gate, seat, boarding time, and departure time. Flight number identifies your flight. Gate is where you board. Seat is where you sit on the plane. Boarding time is when people start getting on the plane. Departure time is when the plane leaves. You can ask, what is my gate number? What time does boarding start? Where is my seat? Is the flight on time? On time means not late. If it is late, it is delayed. Let us practice flight status. My flight is on time, my flight is delayed, my flight was canceled. Canceled means the flight will not happen. My gate changed. The flight leaves at 3. Boarding starts at 2:30. If you see a screen, it may show on time, delayed, canceled, boarding, final call, or gate closed. Final call means last chance to board. Gate closed means you cannot board anymore. These words are important. At the airport, always watch the screens and listen to announcements. Now let us talk about security. Security is where workers check passengers and bags. You may need to remove your jacket, belt, watch, or shoes. You may need to take out your laptop or liquids. You can say, do I need to remove my shoes? Do I need to take out my laptop? Where should I put my phone? Is this line for security? If the worker gives instructions, listen carefully. If you do not understand, say, sorry? Could you repeat that, please? Could you speak a little slower? These phrases are helpful and respectful. Let us practice security instructions. Put your bag on the tray. Take out your laptop. Remove your jacket. Empty your pockets. Walk through the scanner. Wait here, please. A tray is a plastic container for your items. Scanner is the machine that checks your body or bags. Empty your pockets means take everything out of your pockets. You can say, I do not understand. Could you explain, please? Or, is there a problem with my bag? Calm English helps in serious places. Now let us talk about finding your gate. After security, you need to find the gate. You can say, where is gate A7? How do I get to gate B12? Is this the way to gate C4? How far is the gate? Do I need to take a shuttle? A shuttle is a small bus or train inside or near the airport. You can also say, I think I am at the wrong gate. Wrong gate means not the correct gate. Could you check my boarding pass? Airport gates can change, so always confirm. Let us practice direction words inside the airport. Go straight, turn left, turn right, go upstairs, go downstairs, take the elevator, follow the signs. It is next to the coffee shop. It is across from the restroom. It is at the end of the hall. These directions are common. If someone says, follow the signs for B gates, it means look for signs with B and walk that way. You can repeat to check. So, I go straight and turn left? This is smart. Checking prevents mistakes. Now let us talk about waiting at the gate. You can say, I am waiting at the gate. Boarding has not started yet. The flight is delayed. I need to charge my phone. Is this seat taken? Is there a charging station nearby? Could you watch my bag for a moment? Be careful with asking strangers to watch your bag. In airports, it is better to keep your bag with you. You can say, I need to stay near my gate. I do not want to miss the announcement. Miss the announcement means not hear it. Now let us practice boarding. When boarding starts, the staff may call groups or rows. They may say, now boarding group 1. Please have your boarding pass and passport ready. You can say, is this the line for boarding? Am I in the right group? My seat is 18A. Which way should I go? On the plane, a flight attendant may say, welcome aboard. Your seat is on the left. Please put your bag in the overhead bin. Overhead bin means the storage space above the seats. You can say, could you help me with my bag, please? Now let us talk about plane seats. Window seat, middle seat, aisle seat, seat belt, tray table, overhead bin, life jacket, flight attendant, pilot, cabin, takeoff, landing. You can say, I have a window seat. I need to fasten my seatbelt. Fasten means close or connect. The flight attendant is helping passengers. The plane is taking off. The plane is landing. During the flight, you can ask, could I have some water, please? Could I have a blanket, please? Where is the restroom? Let us practice on the plane. Excuse me, could you help me find my seat? Excuse me, I think this is my seat. Could I put my bag here? Could I have some water, please? Could you tell me when we land? I do not feel well. Could you help me? If you feel sick, say, I feel sick. I feel dizzy. Dizzy means your head feels like it is spinning. I need some water. I need help. Flight attendants are there to help passengers. Speak clearly and calmly. Now let us talk about arrival. Arrival means the plane reaches the destination. You can say, we arrived safely. The plane landed on time. I need to go to passport control. I need to collect my luggage. Passport control is where officers check your passport. Baggage claim is where you collect checked bags. Customs is where bags and goods may be checked. You can ask, where is passport control? Where is baggage claim? Which carousel is for flight 305? A carousel is the moving belt where luggage comes out. These words are important after landing. Let us practice passport control. The officer may ask, what is the purpose of your visit? Purpose means reason. You can answer tourism, business, study, visiting family. They may ask, how long will you stay? Say, I will stay for 1 week. I will stay for 10 days. I will stay for 2 months. They may ask, where will you stay? Say, I will stay at a hotel. I will stay with family. Keep answers short, honest, and clear. Do not give extra information unless they ask. At passport control, simple, direct English is best. Now let us talk about baggage problems. Sometimes luggage is late or missing. You can say, my bag did not arrive. My suitcase is missing. My bag is damaged. Damaged means broken or harmed. Where is the baggage service desk? I need to report missing luggage. Here is my baggage tag. A baggage tag is the small label or receipt for your checked bag. If this happens, stay calm. It is stressful, but clear English helps. Say your problem, show your documents, and ask what to do next. Now let us practice airport problem sentences. I missed my flight. My flight was canceled. My flight is delayed. I lost my passport. I lost my boarding pass. I cannot find my gate. My bag is missing. My phone battery is dead. I need help. Where is the information desk? These sentences are serious, but useful. If you are in trouble, do not stay silent. Go to a worker and say, excuse me, I need help. Then explain one problem. I lost my passport. I missed my flight. My bag is missing. Start with the most important sentence. Now let us talk about polite travel questions. Could you help me, please? Could you check this for me? Could you repeat that? Could you speak more slowly? Could you show me on the screen? Could you write it down? Is this the right line? Is this the right gate? Do I need to fill out this form? Fill out means complete a form. Polite questions help you get help faster. In airports, workers are busy, so short, polite questions are best. Always begin with, excuse me, when you need attention. Now, let us learn travel feelings. You can say, I feel excited. I feel nervous. I feel tired. I feel confused. I feel relieved. Relieved means happy because a problem is gone. I felt relieved when I found my gate. I felt nervous at security. I felt tired after the long flight. I felt excited when the plane took off. Travel can bring many feelings. Speaking about feelings makes your story more human. You can say, traveling is stressful, but it is also exciting. This sentence is balanced and natural. Now let us practice a travel story. Today, I went to the airport early. First, I checked in and dropped off my suitcase. Then I went through security. After that, I found my gate and waited for boarding. The flight was delayed for 30 minutes, but it was okay. On the plane, I had a window seat. I felt tired, but excited. When we arrived, I collected my luggage and went to the exit. This story is simple, but it includes the main airport steps. You can use it as a model. Now, imagine a learner named Daniel. Daniel is traveling alone for the first time. He arrives at the airport 3 hours early because he does not want to rush. At the check-in counter, the worker asks for his passport. Daniel says, yes, here it is. The worker asks, do you have any bags to check? Daniel says, yes, I have 1 suitcase. His voice is nervous, but clear. The worker gives him a boarding pass and says, your gate is B8. Boarding starts at 11:15. Daniel repeats, "Gate B8, 11:15?" The worker says, "Yes." Daniel smiles. After security, Daniel cannot find gate B8. The airport is big, and the signs are confusing. Before, he would panic. This time, he asks a worker, "Excuse me, I am looking for gate B8. Could you help me, please?" The worker says, "Go straight, turn right, and follow the signs for B gates." Daniel repeats, "Straight, right, B gates?" The worker says, "Correct." Daniel finds his gate. He feels relieved. He learns that travel English is not about perfect grammar. It is about asking clearly, listening carefully, and checking important information. On the plane, Daniel wants water. He feels shy, but he says, "Excuse me, could I have some water, please?" The flight attendant smiles and gives him water. Later, after landing, Daniel goes to baggage claim. His suitcase is late, and he starts to worry. He asks, "Excuse me, which carousel is for flight 210? A worker points to carousel 4. Daniel waits, and finally his suitcase arrives. He feels proud because he used English in many real moments. Airport English became real confidence. You can practice like Daniel before you travel. Write your travel phrases in a notebook or phone. Practice them out loud. "I would like to check in. Here is my passport. I have one checked bag." Where is security? Where is gate B8? Could you repeat that? Is this the right line? Could I have some water, please? Where is baggage claim? These phrases are your travel tools. Let us build your airport sentence bank. I have a flight today. I am looking for the check-in counter. Here is my passport. I have one checked bag. I have one carry-on. Could I have a window seat, please? Where is security? What is my gate number? Is the flight on time? My flight is delayed. Where is gate B12? Is this the line for boarding? Could I have some water, please? Where is baggage claim? My bag is missing. Thank you for your help. Now let us do final speaking practice. Answer these questions slowly. Have you traveled by plane before? Do you feel nervous at airports? What do you say at check-in? How many bags do you usually take? Do you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat? What can you ask if you cannot find your gate? What can you say if the person speaks too fast? What do you say if your bag is missing? Pause when you need time. You can answer simply, "I have one suitcase. I prefer a window seat." I can say, "Could you help me, please?" Before we finish, remember this. Travel and airport English becomes easier when you learn the steps. Prepare your documents. Check in. Drop your bags. Go through security. Find your gate. Board the plane. Ask for help when needed. Arrive. Collect your luggage. Use polite phrases. Say, "Excuse me." Say, "Could you help me?" Say, "Could you repeat that?" Say, "Is this the right gate?" Say thank you. Thank you for listening to Beginner Speaking Podcast. I am Sophia, and I am proud of you for practicing today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep preparing for your next journey. Your English voice is growing, one boarding pass, one polite question, and one confident airport step at a time.